All right, thank you, Amanda. And you may be registered to vote, but are you properly registered? And if you're wondering who to vote for because all you see is what media shares with you and what they want you to see, we've got Tom Wakefield with us to help us with this important decision. How are you, Tom?
It's a great day. I'm so happy to be in San Diego with you guys. There's a lot of important stuff going on. We've got Donald Trump, Bernie Sanders, and Hillary Clinton attracting more attention to this and more people interested in this election cycle than ever.
All right, now you wrote a book. We're going to talk about that in just a second, where folks can get all this information. But what do folks need to know before they vote?
You really need to be properly signed up to vote. You've got to register to vote. If you've had a name change, you've got to re-register. If you've had an address change, you've got to re-register.
I learned that the hard way 2 years ago, yeah.
And California makes it incredibly easy on a website if you've got internet access.
Now, there's something that I was kind of shocked by, and I'm okay to say that I'm a registered independent because I don't vote just for a party line. I vote for whichever candidate fits my fundamental values.
Right.
So having said that, I realized that I couldn't, in the primary, even vote for, if I were going to choose to, a Republican. I saw all of this. So explain this. I don't understand that. Before we get to the general election, you necessarily can't vote if you're an independent for certain parties.
Right. Now, to participate in a primary, you need to be registered as that's your political party. You need a political party designation. So there are designated acceptable parties with the state of California. You go on the website and you pick Democrat, you pick Republican, you pick one of the others. Now, if you don't want to pick one, you can say no preference, then you can't vote in the primary, but you're good for general election.
I've got to imagine that's because the delegates want to be able to make that decision without independence. That's just my assessment, my opinion.
That is a knowledgeable, good guess opinion. I'd go along with you on that one.
All right, what are some common mistakes that voters make?
Well, the common mistake is like not voting. Behind that is not knowing that they're not registered to vote. And then you have to register to vote, once again, if you had a name change or an address change. And that's the technical stuff, mistakes they make. Now, we can have some fun in the non-technical mistakes that people make.
Please.
And that's believing the ads that we hear on television, the negative ads.
So tired of it.
We're going to have record amounts of money spent in this election again, and we're going to have record negativity that we've never heard before. And I say that the candidates with the most negative comments, the most negative ads, probably is, I'll say, the candidate with the least to sell you for your vote. I want to know why to vote for him.
I agree. And it's also general. It's like, hey, can you fix the economy? Yep, we're going to fix that economy. We're going to do things right. And that's where they end it. They don't give any details.
And I'm standing behind so-and-so.
Right. Well, and I'm sure money can be involved there. Now, listen, here's the thing. You do want to go and vote. Now, the site is super easy for people to vote on. Where do they go? Register, by the way, to register.
To register to vote in California, you go to registertovote.ca.gov. Very easy. Registertovote.ca.gov. You're going to see a web page that has got a button down center that says register now. And what you need, can I tell them what they need?
Yes, please.
Okay, you should know what you need. You need your driver's license, your California driver's license number or state ID number, and you're going to want the last four of your Social Security number. They want that, and they want your date of birth. And then they're going to ask if you have a party affiliation. You will check one or you will say no preference. That's how simple this is.
How do we break down really deciding who we're voting for? In other words, the media, again, they're showing what you want, what they want folks to see, all the smearing, the campaigns, all the negativity. How do you find out about the actual candidate? Where do folks go?
Now, I'm going to say, watch these people up close and personal, as unfiltered as you can get them. Watch when they talk. Do not listen to the pundits. Do not listen to all of the talking heads that we have telling us what they want us to believe. So you hear the person and then try to listen. Pay attention with an objective mind. Don't get caught up in all of the emotions of what's going on. Be objective, use your brain, and know that these people are playing a game. They're playing a game to hit your triggers to get you to vote for them.
All right, and real quick, Tom Wakefield, please tell us about the book, where we can get it.
Well, the book is easily available at any pick your favorite bookstore. They can get it. Amazon.com, paperback and Kindle. It's the book is going to give you, and that's for you. That's an autographed copy.
Well, thank you very much. It's going to give you all this information. Inspired to Vote 2016 Presidential Election Voters Guide by Thomas Wakefield. Thank you again so much, my friend.
Pleasure to be here.
All right. Get out there and vote, but register first.